Free roam in Starfield is amazing, especially if you randomly stumble upon some epic looking spaceships to grab for yourselves. If you're already familiar with my content though, you know that hunting top tier vessels with the best stats in the game is something I absolutely love. Something on which I've easily dedicated over 50 hours to master the art of securing the biggest battleships out there with very little effort. Hey, what's up guys? It's your man 4yam again, back with a new guide in which I will reveal all my spaceship hunting secrets to help you secure your own Varun Prophecy, Spacer Hyena and even the UC Vista or Starborn Guardian before New Game Plus. The crazy thing is the ship will be yours entirely for free and you can find so many more with these efficient tips and tricks. So yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's hunt for some spaceships. If you enjoy my content, my guides and gameplay, it would be awesome if you can take 1 second of your time to smash the like button, as you have no idea how much this helps out the channel. Please do leave your thoughts, questions and video suggestions in the comments down below. I am always happy to help, both in the comment section and on our community Discord. So in today's guide, I'm gonna show you my hands-down favorite place to hunt for these rare battleships, find them in just a couple minutes. And this is all entirely for free, by the way. So what you wanna do is make your way to the Hawking system. This one can be found in the eastern part of the galaxy. And now we search for a specific planet, as each planet in the game comes with their own spaceship spawns. You might have already experienced that on some planets. You will only find 1 or 2 different spaceships every now and then, while others actually have a high density of spaceship spawns, which means that they have a larger spawn pool, especially Hawking 4A, which I used on my previous guide to hunt for some top tier spaceships. Oh boy, this doesn't look healthy, man. But yeah, Hawking 4A. What you want to do right here is find a random landing spot on the planet. This is important to basically get this cutscene right here, which will, if you have the right save settings, automatically get an autosave in place. So if we exit the ship right now, in the top right of the screen, you can see autosaving. And now you basically want to just wait a couple seconds for a bang to pop up in the skies, which actually happened. So right here we have a, let me quickly switch to a different weapon, a pretty small Crimson Fleet vessel popping up. Let me quickly show you the autosave settings. So you just want to go to gameplay right here, put save on rest, wait and travel on. Especially the travel right here is important. And I also recommend you to put save on pause on the lowest, so you can always get back to previous saves. If something goes wrong or your save might get corrupted, which actually happens a lot more frequent than you think, while if the bang didn't pop up, you basically want to travel back to the star map. Instantly click on Hawking 4A, interact with it, so you have this travel menu. Don't have the travel menu where you zoom in on the planet, because then you will not get that cutscene which puts the autosave in place. So now you are in orbit once again. So no longer on the planet, but you want to do this. Select a new random landing zone on the planet, which will always give you this cutscene. This only once again happens if you travel to the space first. If you directly quick travel from the planet itself, the autosave will not pop up. And I hear a bang in the skies once again. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but this is basically what you want to have. And wow, there we have a UC Vista popping up. Look at that. That's already our very first spaceship. So what you should do right now is start running towards it and also use a quick save. So I quickly did a quick save with my F1 keybind. Always recommend you to have this keybind pretty close, so it's going to be easier to quickly save your progress. Unfortunately, the Vista left off before we were able to get to it. Anyways, if we reload the quick save which we've just placed, you will realize that unfortunately the spaceship will depart shortly after loading into the game, because the time it's going to be on the planet was already predetermined when you heard that bang in the sky. So doesn't matter how hard we run or try, it will just leave right in front of our eyes. We're gonna hunt for this ship, don't you worry about it, we will secure it eventually. So this is where the autosave comes in, which happens right before the bang pops up. If you reload it, you will have a random ship popping up in the sky. So it might be that crazy UC spaceship, or it can be something entirely different. Look at that! Right now we actually have the Vigil and Hymn in our crosshairs, which is another massive battleship, which I've managed to secure a couple days ago. In my legendary takeover video, this is what it looks like. Sometimes you will find a UC Raptor with only a captain inside, which you can always talk to because they simply have a broken down ship. It cannot depart. So you can ask if the ship is okay. You can deal with the captain if you want, but unfortunately, you won't be able to access the pilot seat after taking out the captain. So please delete those autosaves. They're not worth your time. Let's do that one more time. We've got another spaceship popping up, the Crimson Fleet Wraith. So you can tell that there are a lot of different ships, and we are in. So if you weren't able to get to the spaceship in time, or if it's simply not the one you're after, just reload that autosave and go for another try. You're basically gambling for a spaceship to pop up of your liking. So here we go. We've got that UC spaceship popping up once again, which looks very similar to the Vista. We already have a crew popping up outside, so that's always good news. Then you know you have a 100% chance you can steal the spaceship. An Ecliptic Claymore. Oh, it's not a UC spaceship. It actually looks a lot like their designs. So this is interesting. Ecliptics are, of course, the bad guys. So you just want to run in here as quick as possible. And now I'm going to take out my legendary stapler gun, which I managed to find today. And this one really slaps. You should try to get your hands on one of these as well. I already have a legendary farming guide at the top right of the screen, by the way. But let's find some victims. Floops. Wow, I like this cockpit right here. That looks really cool. There we go. Crew has been cleaned up. Time to secure the vessel. All right, so here we go with the Ecliptic Claymore, a massive battleship. I absolutely love the looks of this one with the cargo space, the engines. We've got even more cargo right there, but in general, an awesome one to have. Let's quickly save our progress, and now we can basically get back to the planet, choose another random landing zone. If we get that autosave in place and a bang in the skies, we can manipulate that save file once again to get another ship from our wildest dreams. Right now it's just a matter of listening to the bang in the skies, and there it is. It's a 3-star spaceship, so not something we want to have. We're just gonna reload that specific autosave until we find something that's valuable. So here we have a pretty cute little Crimson Fleet ship. Not worth the game. There we go, another pretty interesting spaceship. Don't think this is gonna be worth our time. And yeah, I don't think I have to tell you that the bigger the spaceship, also the rarer the encounter. So you will most likely come across some smaller ones until you find a big boy. If you've done this for over 5 minutes, by the way, you will see another autosave popping up. Then if you reload it, be sure to get rid of this one. It will be exactly 5 minutes in between, as this is the original autosave placed right before the bang. Look at this big fella right here. Right after landing on this planet, we find another giant in the skies. This time we landed on a more sandy desert, but wow, look at this big guy. So this one is called the UC Reef. We also have a crew outside, so that means this baby is ours. GG. All right, so here we have it, another Category C spaceship, the UC Reef. This one also comes with some pretty nice stats. I mean, look at the cargo. Well, trust me guys, we can do even better. So let's try that again. Sometimes traveling to an entirely different system, like I did right here, to Archimedes, can also help you to have that bang popping up a little bit faster. As, I don't know man, sometimes the planet seems exhausted in terms of its spawn pool or the save which exclusively happened on this location. So traveling to a different system, then landing on the planet actually results in finding spaceships again. Look at that, autosaving with a bang in the skies. It's one of those alien spaceships, which I couldn't really care about, while in this case, I'm gonna try and capture the newborn spaceship, which I've read might be possible if you can get to the spaceship in time. So there it is. I'm gonna run towards the rock. It should land right behind it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be in time though, as it's still pretty far away. But it's always worth trying, right? Thank God the air is super thin. Oh, guys, oh, we just got in. We just stole the freeboard spaceship. Let's go. Wow, look at this spaceship. A Starborn Guardian Tier 3. Fortunately though, a Reactor A, but 30 light years jump range and some pretty impressive stats right here. So yeah, if you have one popping up not too far from your spaceship, fly towards the entrance and you might have a chance of securing it. Of course, it has to happen in time. Ooh, a hyena popped up right now. That is insane. So it seems like hawking 4A has the craziest spawns of all time. I mean, yesterday we found 2 UC Vistas right here. Today a Guardian Tier 3 and even a Spacer hyena. Man, I can't wait to get my hands on this spaceship as well. Inaccessible. Oh boy, this is bad news, ladies and gentlemen. If you were previously able to capture these kinds of spaceships, this might actually mean that your save file is messed up. I sincerely hope that's not the case because we just got our hands on this pretty epic Starborn Guardian Tier 3, which we might have to get rid of. No crew exiting the spaceship if it's either Ecliptic, Spacer, or UC. Well, this might mean very well that it's also going to be inaccessible. See? Progress right before we access the Starborn Guardian, so that's right here. So we're rewinding our progress, go to a previous version where we didn't have it bugged, which I think happened when we captured the Starborn spaceship. Nice, we've got a new Spacer Hyena popping up after losing the previous one due to that inaccessible bug, which is extremely annoying. So here we go, the Spacer Hyena. Come on. Inaccessible. Oh boy, I've got a very bad feeling about this, as this might mean we bugged the save file before we even captured the UC Reef, for which I don't have any previous save files. But it's pretty much impossible to determine what exactly went wrong. I did a lot of troubleshooting. I'm gonna just revisit Crix and see if we can fix it like that. I literally just spent 2 hours of recording and saying what I'm saying right now. I have one more thing in mind, which could save the inaccessibility problem. We're gonna view and modify our spaceship. So I'm gonna go back to the O4 Vengeance, make this my home ship, and make some slight modifications to it. Switch my shield generator forth and back to make a slight modification to our spaceship 2 times. And now we're gonna go back to hawking. For the love of God, if this works, man, wow, I'm gonna make a secondary video for it because I see so many people having problems with inaccessible spaceships. Not only the ones which you can find on planets, but primarily the ones which you dock on a planet. Wow, a massive spaceship just popped up. I haven't seen this one yet, so let's go. It's happening. We just saved our save file. Oh man, seriously, I literally lost my mind the past 2-3 hours. I walked my dog because I was angry. I lost all the spaceships which we caught today. I lost the progress on missions like Surgical Strike, Shadows in Neon, Where Hope is Built, all because I had to rewind my save. We had this inaccessible thing popping up all the time while this fixed it. Oh my god. Backups are key. If you don't want to lose your progress entirely, they are always a safe bet. While if you make slight modifications to your spaceship, switch some gear back and forth, switch your home ship maybe, this can actually solve the inaccessible bug. So now we've successfully secured another big spaceship and wow, look at those engines, man. This is an impressive one while it's, comes with a Class B. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, that is numero 10 for today. Oops, I guess we have a problem, guys, as the jump range for this spaceship is absolute garbage. So that means we're kind of stranded on Hawking and the other high-level planets. So I guess we're gonna have to search for another big boy battleship to have a safe passage back to the civilized worlds. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. It's here. The daddy of the Varun spaceships has arrived. The Varun prophecy. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Okay, that's the first time this ever happened. No crew outside, no lockpicking, nobody guarding the ship. But hey, I'm fine with that. Just give me another spaceship, I guess. Look at this big spaceship, man. But that's literally the second one which we've got our hands on. So that is the numero uno. We've got a Vigil and Hymn DOS. We've got the Ecliptic Cutlass. We've got the UC Vista. The O4 Vengeance budget build for little over 30,000 credits, which you can find at the top right of the screen. The Ecliptic Claymore. The UC Reef. And the Starborn Guardian numero 3. Anyways, be sure to register the spaceships which you find during your adventures in this menu before you sell them. While you also want to have your commerce rank to the maximum to reduce the price of ship parts and also sell them for more. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That is everything you need to know to get your hands on some amazing top tier spaceships. My hands down favorite place to farm these, with of course a lot of tips and tricks to make the spaceship hunt as efficient as possible, including preventing that inaccessible bug from ruining your entire save file. If you found this video helpful, please do leave a like. You have no idea how much it helps out the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what your hands down favorite spaceship is, and maybe you also have some notes to add to the research, how we can make these farms even more efficient. Share your findings in the comments down below. Right now though, it is 4 AM out. I want to wish you an amazing day and good luck hunting for your own top tier battleship. Guys, I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Take care. Peace. Look at this giant on the pad, man. It barely fits.